Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson. Well, it's a situation none of us want to be in, quite frankly, but it's still important to know what to do if you're in an accident. Mike sat down with a local attorney to walk us through what to do if you're ever in that situation.
When is the last time you've reviewed your auto insurance coverage? Now may be a good time to do it. So let's welcome in Billy Walker, an associate attorney with Phillips and Hunt. Welcome.
I did.
And why is this something we should prepare for with the new year?
At the beginning of every year, I urge my clients to go and check their coverages. It's always important to make sure that you have enough coverage and the right types of coverage to be financially stable, whether you're in a collision or not.
And what are some of the basic types of automobile insurance coverages that are available?
Property damage insurance comes along with just about every policy. You always want to make sure that you have full collision coverage. Also, PIP coverage comes along with the policies, and bodily injury coverage comes with most policies if you add it.
Okay, and what do we need to be aware of? This is important. When we buy that coverage, you know, there's so many options. What's important there?
The coverages that need to get added on, bodily injury coverage is a big piece of it. Property damage and PIP coverage come along with the policies, but bodily injury coverage will help cover you if you hit somebody and you're at fault.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. And why are people not made aware of certain coverages that they really need by the companies that sell them?
I think it has a lot to do with online buying. I don't think people are doing the research they need to do. Most of the time they go in and look, and then also when they talk directly to people, they're told things like, here's what you need to be fully covered. And I never want to see that, because when I hear that, it usually means that they don't have the coverage they need.
Okay, so that's where you come in. They can come see you. It's very important to take that extra time and to actually ask questions.
That's right. Looking into the policies and really just reading the definitions and trying to figure out what you can afford and what you need.
Yeah, that makes sense. And what other advice do you have for the motoring public about keeping insurance information, keeping all the cards, making sure you're organized? How important is that?
It's a big thing. I mean, everyone keeps everything in their digital wallets now. I always tell everyone to keep a physical copy at the house and in the car. Always keep information current. Anything that goes into a policy that you've purchased from an insurer needs to be updated anytime it gets changed. That's a huge piece. And then also just trying to make sure that you have what you need at pretty much all times of the year.
And why is that so important to have everything ready to go?
Because you never know when you're going to need it or need to show it to somebody.
Yeah, in an unfortunate event of the auto collision, of course. So I really appreciate you. Any other advice you have as we get ready for the new year, making sure we're all ready to go on this?
I think that in this day and age with everybody, that there's so many households that are living kind of paycheck to paycheck, that they need to check these coverages, because hindsight's 50-50 only after you've had one of these collisions, and the safety net that they think that might be there might not be if they're not paying attention to it.
Okay, Billy. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Some very important information, all right, to start that new year off right. And of course, you can check more on this segment. Just head to our website, and that's firstcoastliving.net.